Hi, I'm Hazel. It is almost Saturday, so it's time for a new vlog. This week, maybe, was it this week? It might have been before this week. They confirmed that the Tomb of Sargeras is going to be officially opening on June the 20th, with Mythic opening a week later on the 27th, which means, they didn't explicitly say this, I'm pretty sure, but what this generally means is that patch 7.2.5 with all the class changes and all of the other stuff that goes with 7.2.5 is going to be dropping a week before that on the 13th, which puts us less than 2 weeks out from it. Again, they didn't like explicitly say patch day is on the 13th, but as far as I know, they've always done the patch a week before the raid opens, so people can have a chance to kind of get used to their class changes and their talent changes and artifact rate changes, and you know, have some time to go, you know, raid the dead mines. You don't want like half of your raid not showing up to Tomb of Sargeras because the dead mines pet dungeon just opened and they all got to get in there. That would happen, right? As far as Tomb of Sargeras, I'm so ready for a new raid. We haven't been doing Nighthold the last couple weeks. I've been kind of taking it easy in WoW, but I'm really excited to get back into raiding 2 nights a week and see what Tomb of Sargeras has to hold for us. I gotta watch some videos, but I haven't actually done a whole lot of research. I'm going to do my best to learn those fights really thoroughly, and then as soon as my guild has cleared them and I have a really good understanding of what's going on, I'm going to be making video guides for each boss. Because we're just a heroic raiding guild and we're going to be progressing at our own pace, those video guides will not be out. Like, if you are a progression raider that's going to be starting right off the gate, my videos will not be out in time to be of any use to you, but they'll just be kind of around as a resource, mostly for people that start late, and also just because they're kind of fun to make. So I will be doing Tomb of Sargeras guides. They will not be out before the raid releases, and that's kind of my plan. I actually have to miss the second week of progression. My husband and I are taking our dog out for like a little mini trip to visit our in-laws for a few days. We're going away. I don't know exactly how the dates are going to shuffle out and what time we're leaving, but I might actually miss the second week of progression. There's 9 bosses in Tomb. It's not like we're going to be just like shooting through that all in 1 week anyways. Also on the note of that trip that I'm taking, it's going to be in the last week of June, like kind of midweek, but I'm going to do my very, very best to not let videos slip. I'm going to try and work one of the weekends leading up to that so that I can have a couple videos scheduled so that you guys would never know that I'm gone, so don't worry about that. What else happened this week? I got another legendary finally. I had been on a bit of a legendary drought, mostly because I haven't really been playing a lot of legendary eligible content in WoW. I've been spending time kind of on alts and a lot of collecting Mog lately. So I finally got another legendary, and it was Mangaz's Madness, which is very exciting because that's like my best in slot single target belt. But I'm a little tiny bit disappointed that it wasn't Zafuz, because as soon as I get Zafuz, I'm going to go back and do the Mage Tower challenge, or at least try it again. You know, next time it's up when I have Zafuz, and that is literally the last legendary that could happen for me now. And I don't think I'm going to get it before the patch. I'm just plain straight up not playing enough WoW, so it's going to be on my loot table along with the new ring and the new terrible Shadow Priest legendary, the Heart of the Void. I hope they change that to be something less terrible, but it's getting a little bit late. I'm pretty sure they're just going to go live with that dumb buff to Void Eruption. Yeah, it doesn't look like I'm going to be getting Zafuz, but it'll happen eventually. I just want to do the Mage Tower thing, and then I want to play around with it in Mythic Dungeons. And I was going to play around with it in Nighthold, but I guess we're pretty much done with Nighthold, so I guess that dream's over. Yeah, what else? I've started to take this camera, the one that I'm filming on, I've started to take it like outside a little bit just to get some practice taking pictures to get kind of a better idea of what settings I want to use for videos, and also just because it's fun to practice. And I've decided that I want to be a person that takes pictures of birds because I love birds. They make really cute noises and they just flap around outside and they're cute, and there's so many different kinds of them, and I like, you know, listening to all the different sounds and like matching the bird to the sound, and it's fun. So I've been having fun taking my camera out like really early and having like a good excuse to be out walking like really early in the morning and then trying to take pictures of the birdies. And I found some ducks that apparently somebody had been feeding them. I didn't bring any food. I think I need to bring some spinach for them. I've heard that that's good. I should do some more research on what is safe to feed to ducks, because as far as I know, bread either makes them sick or makes them fat. It might make them fat. But yeah, I managed to get some pretty good ducky pictures because the ducks were nice enough to like waddle all the way up to me and my dog. There were some very brave ducks. That's what I've been doing this week. What else? It is June now, so I have officially picked out the 2 dates for the baking streams. I'm going to be making chocolate caramel cupcakes this upcoming Tuesday, June the 6th, so only a couple days away now. That stream will be going live at 2 p.m. Pacific time on Tuesday, June the 6th. That recipe is not actually from the WoW cookbook. It's something I'm kind of like amalgamating from some different sources, but how bad can chocolate caramel cupcakes really be? Plus, I want to try cake decorating. I've never been good at it because I just don't have a good hand for it, but you can get good at anything if you do it regularly enough. So we're going to do some cake decorating on stream. I'm going to decorate some wonky looking cupcakes, and that's going to be fun on Tuesday. And then the next stream is going to be on the Monday, the 19th, so I figured I would like space them out so they're kind of even points through the month. And that's going to be Moser's Magnificent Muffins from the WoW cookbook, which have like apples and oats and like cinnamon, and they've got like a sugary streusel topping. They should be good. And then the last thing June update related is I have updated, and I made a video talking about this, but I updated the legendary patron tier, the one that gets you a drawing every month. I've changed that so that only your first month is like a personal chosen commission, and then after that, there's one piece of WoW themed art that I choose. And then the other thing that I added was I'll actually make prints of that piece of art and then mail them out as little signed postcards to all the people in that tier. So that's going to be going into effect starting in July. Questions from this week. David asks, "Hi Hazel, did you know that the Thundering Pandaren Spirit fight changed this past week? It isn't using Crystal Prison on the first round. My poor leveling pet." I didn't know that. Why would they do that? They've already changed the Thundering Pandaren Spirit a couple of times, and that is just such a weird thing for them to go back and mess with again. I'll go back and take a look at it. If I can come up with a new and reliable 2-pet strat for it, I'll probably just make a third video, because I've already redone that video once, but I'll just do it again. If I can't come up with anything decent, then we might just have to move on and level our pets on all of the tamers that have come out since Pandaria. We might just need to not do Thundering... But he drops the pet. I'll give it a go. I'll take a look. I'll give it a go. No promises on exactly when that's going to be, because I have videos kind of mapped out, at least for until the 725 launch, but at some point for sure. While I'm talking about pet videos that I'm working on, I do want to reassure you guys I actually am actively collecting footage and notes for Family Familiar stuff. I'm going to be starting with the Necro achievement and then following that with the Aquatic achievement, I think, and just kind of working through them as I can. I'm not going super fast on that, but I am doing a little bit every day, so eventually I will have Family Familiar guides out. I am working on them, I promise. Trenton asks, "Was wondering if you were friends with Panther from Trade Chat. I think you guys would make good friends." Aw. No, I've never spoken to Panther. I've admired her work for a long time, and I've also very much admired her hair. It must take a lot of dedication to keep such a nice dye job consistent for years. Like, she's had that pink hair for years. It's very impressive. I actually don't know that many other people in the WoW YouTube community. I'm friendly with Haruma Red X, who has an excellent channel, and he also does some pet battle stuff. If you ever want like pet battle PvP videos and you're upset with me for not doing them, his channel's a great place to check that out. And then I like to hang out in the stream of Savix, who is linked on my sidebar. He does like a lot of PvP stuff and like some really funny meme heavy videos. So those are the two people that I kind of like interact with a little bit in the YouTube sphere, and for the most part I just kind of stay in my bubble and work on what's next. I can barely keep up with my WoW guild, so I don't actually know that many people. And then Tarek asks, "What's the song at the end where you do the penguin dance? It's so catchy." Oh man, so the penguin dance song, it's not as catchy as it sounds from that particular sound clip of it. That song, and then actually most of the other songs, not all of them, but most of the other songs that are very faintly heard in the backgrounds of my videos are songs that I've mixed myself. Not because I have any particular musical talent, but just because I don't want copyright strikes on my stuff, and even when I use official royalty-free music, every now and then somebody just decides to claim it, so I found that the best way to be safe from that is to literally make my own music to put in the backgrounds of my videos. So that's just like the beginning of one of the songs that I did for that. If you are ever really curious to listen to those songs in their entirety, I do have a SoundCloud page where I've uploaded them, but be warned, they are not good. They are very much elevator music stuff. I just like having something going on in the background of the video, so it's not just like dead silence while my gnome talks about stuff. I do need to make some more of those, though. I've been using the same ones for a while now. And that has been my week. If you have any questions you would like answered on the vlog, just leave them as comments on the most recent vlog. Thank you so much for watching. I hope to see some of you on stream this afternoon, and have a wonderful, wonderful day.